Well, that's
welcome.
awkward. It is welcome, yes.
Welcome.
But it's not so welcome for Passion UA entering A long, rather, losing Warrior 2K. Ladies and gents, we're live. It's Dust 2 after a short tech break. We get rid of Vile Deity, and we're back here with myself and Nexus as we are watching the A rush here. A full commitment. Quem is going to be first contact. I guess. Does he take first contact? He does. There's still a player hidden behind sight. It's Nixon. And the Wolves have set the trap. The pack is here.
Oh,
wait.
God.
What? The hunter has arrived!
Oh my god! Wake out of Zacasmo.
Wow, I guess we're both just dumbfounded. As, yeah, it's going to be a full eco now for the Wolves, unfortunately. Well, they will rush up mid. I like the commitment to it. At least give Quem the ace. There you go.
Let's go. He played a couple of the games with the Navi Junior, ex-Navi Junior, out in the Pro League qualifiers and such. When CPH got picked up, so even they saw a little bit with him. They saw something. Here we see Clem.
Oh,
he's on for a third.
What?
He is kicking ass. He's taking names, and Jorko's the only one that remains.
Whilst you're yapping about into the wild and into the wind, right now Quem is taking names again. As you said, he's pulling up scalps, and Yorko, brother, I think you're in trouble. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. He's gonna spot him at least. So there's the kill. But it's a 1v1 against Warrior 2K. The C4 still dropped at Xbox, and Yorko has to assume that his opponent is somewhere nearby. He is, and he gets it! What a pull.
With that,
Yorko.
Waro does arrive. Shot missed. Nade goes out. Will be doing plenty of damage. That is a...
And nade in hand. Oh, they didn't punish him. What? What is happening right now? Passion UA not punishing that mistake is a little bit of a mistake, but they are able to still catch two, make it three. Tape where the Orca and Nixon all fall with Matteo and Bielani left. It looks like it's going to be a 2 versus 3. This is pretty much a losing battle unless they are able to get Voro immediately and then maybe headshot on one or the other. Oh, this is tough. Yeah.
Wing and 2 more to go.
They're playing smart. Voro, he's low. Topa knows he has to stay alive. The IGL obviously here playing his role perfectly, and Voro's already set himself up to deny the cross.
Big shots. Big round coming out of Passion, because that's unconventional as all hell, I feel. Shot. The only real weapon they've got going on the CT side. Opening found. They'll force him back. Demcast will also being tagged down here. He's got the Mac 10, a couple of kills. Like one and done would have been most he gets there, but this one, it's not done. Yorko's keeping it alive here. What is happening?
My brother,
as well, he could go ahead and collect another AK, or that was an AWP actually on Waro.
Oh!
He could have something else going. We still have this round going on. First Yorko, and now Mateos. You'll have to respect the Molotov, and that'll also buy time for Yorko to make the rotation. Around for a long, the shot's missed. And Jacasmo, the clutch! It's his turn instead. He will clean it up just about, but we need to keep in mind, that is an eco. The only investment you had was one Desert Eagle.
Just there at the end, you know, he had to keep that composure longer, you know, a little bit longer, and he probably does not whiff the shot. In the end, it's going to be another long attempt. Takeware is given free kills. There's 3 players holding A long. I don't know why you're still trying, Quem. You're going to die.
Oh, the bait as well.
It's just, you know, it makes sense. It's long. Come on. If you don't get the initiative, you always fall back. It's principle rules of Counter-Strike. Passion UA trying to brute force it. I respect that. They're trying the aim duels. It's not working. And this is a cleanup, or at least this should be an easy one. I don't doubt.
I don't mind the same way you said as well. I don't mind the way they do still attempt long there, but you will continue to and play with CTs, essentially. You're playing with your food, and they don't know exactly what you're gonna do next, is the sort of thing you're getting at. But here as well, we still keep this round alive. That was not the bomb spotted, by the way. It was dropped behind the doors. Demka now gets it back. Bialani has himself an opportunity to shut down this round and see the old barrel all the time on his screen, and suddenly a 2v4 turns 2v2, turns 1v2. Nixon alone. This one gets brought back. The Wolves on their knees, starving for any good food. Through the doors, to the off, feasting our passion UA, Waro and Demka.
This is the map for individuals.
You have Waro and Demka 2v5, Quem who's farmed Eco Aces, Jacasmo's forking out a pistol. There's a lot going against Copenhagen Wolves at the moment. Where you have these moments with these pistols already for the Wolves, yes.
Brother.
You now need to deliver these on the actual rifles. Support comes through, Bialani's no longer alone. But on site, now he's dead. That's a different problem. Remain Warren Quem. Individuals again look to make the difference. Nixon's low, he'll throw utility in, but Quem
counter Molly.
Waits. That Molly's
gonna
good. Lets him swing for the first, now the second. Question, where has Waro gone?
How has he hit himself? And he's hit himself perfectly, the lineup!
Just to add, to mention the pile I was talking about of all the individual prowess that Vatchin showed, add that on top of it. Here toward the B side of the defense, it's stacked on card. Topa gets rid of both his second and third kill of the game. He's barely had to do anything so far. Holding more players as well toward the tunnels. Smoke goes out. The Jorko's got CT covered. Nobody can push too far here. The Copenhagen Wolves, they are not in this exact brightest of positions at the moment. Waro's heard to jump in CT. Op shot miss. That's the Waro effect that the Dragon window sometimes has those. He's locked in, but he's been forcefully logged out now. Into the cut. Demka Topa remained 2 or 3. And if these last few rounds are ready to go by, another one they're gonna take. They don't check their left and right. You gotta check both sides when crossing the street.
I mean, if we'd had a rolling schedule, maybe we'd be done about 2 hours earlier if this continues. So, yeah. You said yourself, like, T-side dust is where you want to see the Wolves. I get you. I'm there with you. You know, if they get 4 or 5 rounds, that's what we were insinuating. 4 is still possible. 5's out the window, and more rounds to follow. Maybe Waro 2K, Demka. It's too easy. They know there's one on long, one of them being Matheos, and the other Taper has already been tagged. So they know they're both on long.
They want to get rid of him as well. Matheos holds his ground, but here's the flames. The Molotov put him into the open, but suddenly just Demka remains.
Well played. Well played, Taper and Matheos.
That's not the case here, because they have been feeding from the bottom the entire time, but now it's Passion instead. Getting rocked a little bit. They still have all the necessary weaponry in this one. But here's Matheos.
Yeah.
Fantastic trade coming out. They get a double. There's a third as well. Demka on the stairs, getting caught. Just a little bit remains.
Okay, they'll clean this up. Force survive. That's all good. Oh my goodness, my adrenaline shot up so much with that one round. I feel like I lost half of my lifespan here.
Here's the play. Nixon forced into CT with the utility. That's the correct rotation in the moment, but we've seen this before. The Jorko defending from long, and now Nixon down. Again, he has to worry about the problem of being overpowered when it comes to any of this. And here's the problem still. I told you, I smell something cooking here in the kitchen, and it might be getting burned. Demka's got this CT cross covered.
No way!
Jorko with a big missed shot. Might have been his only opportunity, but Quem keeps giving him another one. And now it's a two-man swing from Elevator. Quem can swing from the left, and with Demka waiting, He's not the only one. You've got Waro all the way on short as well. This is going to be a tough situation because there's the first, and now the cross will be denied. There was some funny business in this one. Doesn't matter how good of a CT side you have, or first half you have on the T side, if you can't back it up on the CT. And there as well, all you need to really do is pick up the scraps. The pistol, of course, goes a long way. And here, that's what they're looking for. Tiopa will swing for the second, but Mateos traded out. They'll
Here's the
2-for-1. And is he gonna get a flash through? No, there is none available. Instead, it's straight up duels with Topa delivering from the side. 1 and 2 more headshots. He's 3 so far. Bielani also 3 so far. He's just decided to continue to cook here. And he's got an entire minute to play with. The bomb is on site. That's the problem. He doesn't exactly know where Kvem is. His position is going to be a big surprise, but we'll see if he has the patience on the bomb site to wait. As time goes by, he might start thinking about shorts. But there's such a long time until that rotation would come through. And for now, he's patient. But it's Bielani creeping in! And it is the clutch. The 1 versus 4 he gets away with.
Just kind of splitting defaults here. 2 scouts looking... Well, 1 scout, excuse me. Looking to tag up. Nice spot by Matteo. We singled him out. He's definitely an individual that you can rely upon a lot when it comes down to these one-on-one fights. We don't know how experienced he is beyond that. Like I said, even what I've seen is very brief, very, small amounts of gameplay, so I can't make an accurate judgment. What we've recently seen, though, does show that he's been learning, and learning a lot.
Yeah, and Defeat is one of the better teachers.
Definitely.
And today, that's what Passion are looking to give them here, at least in the start. This is a great beginning for this second half as well. Not losing a single player, even upgrading to an M4 here. Everybody's got rifles out on this T side. They're feeling good. Just hold the most ramifications so far for the rest of the game. There's smoke coming out. That's not great. Still won't be the absolute worst case. They've blocked off the doors, but there's a small gap above, which could have been used. Here is a second one being given over to one of the T's now. You've lost now 3. Do we keep counting them up here? We say numbers and everybody disappears.
Oh my god. Oh, this is going to be brutal. I already see this is going to be brutal. Oh boy. Especially with Mateos going in first. Ah, never mind. They clear Quem. All is good. The balance is restored. This should hold up. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
You're going to be shut up. As HOTU on the op, we have a B rush. Let's send it full by B rush. Into nades, into a spray. What have you thought would happen? Oh, full by B rush. I feel like I'm back in 2015 for a moment.
I, for one, respect the hustle and effort they go through there. In a similar fashion as Passion did with their long commitment when they didn't have to on the very first half, around 6, I think.
But...
They just try something to see if it works, the swagger they have there. Just say, we're gonna do it. If it works, that's a massive blow to Simply Passion UA and there as well, with the fact that they would have had no money. You go for the B hit, you take down 1 or 2 defenders immediately.
If he succeeds...
You fail as a team, or you don't fail as a
Says the guy that plays the CZ and the Deagle only, yes.
Exactly. I fail by myself, and I buy my teammates weapons. And then I get kills with those weapons I have. I'm built different. So is Mateo. Look at him.
Mateo's
you can't open things up here. 18 kills in.
No joke.
That's normal. That's normal Nova behavior.
Yeah, sure, but still.
Here's Toba. In a normal Toba behavior, he'll try to make a play happen. Flashbang won't be all too great in this. What this spray was better, and Jagasmo's left on the side. He's been great, but now just the 1. Nixon quick trade. And that is CPH Wolves in the game, and at this point, the chef hat is on. This ain't no Ratatouille show. This is a real beast that they've got in the kitchen.
This is a Master Chef finals, baby. Because everybody else would die.
The battle of the strongest, or the
fittest.
Yeah, there we go. Battle of the fittest. That's the one.
Yeah, well, Wolves are certainly fit. They can run, they can lunge, they can bite, they can claw, they can win. They
But
can
they
come
rely
back.
on
Quem,
pack
though,
tactics.
they do rely on pack tactics, and Quem is the one to break that up. Yelani is gone. And there's a second op in play that I'm not sure they're fully aware. There is Demka. Yeah.
I saw that one going differently. I saw Mateos being ready for both swings, essentially, but quick shot for Demka and Waro activates right after.
I see you live in a different universe. Yes, yes, yes.
I do.
Oh.
Here's Passion. Great stuff coming out, and now one remains, 1 versus 5. And this is Passion, on to 11. And that was the sort of half they played as well. Was that 9-3, right? So all they had to do was stumble upon the right answer once or twice. And that is all they had.
Yeah.
Or all they had to do.
It's that's why, you know, perhaps this round the Wolves have a bye, they have some money, but it's not going to last them very long. So they either make it work right now, or we're looking at a very quick finish.
Oh no! Oh no!
Jacasto gets one. Traded off though. Quem is low.
What can he do here? The rest of the CTs, you gotta be a little patient. Now, I feel like we've seen that long push once or twice already, and every single time Passion tried, it has not worked out. Oh. Alright, Theo. I go back to a point I want to make every single time on Dust 2.
Yeah.
It's a fast game or it's overtimes. That's what it boils down to. It's the
so you're saying
biggest
it's overtime
slam of your life, or it is going to be quadruple overtime extravaganza.
So let's not get, you know, let's not get carried away. Passion might have a trick or two up their sleeve. Ooh, this is not going to work,
I feel
though.
like the scriptures of overtime prophecies do hold true, and you see Mateos is holding true to those scriptures. He's read them, so is Nixon.
Wow.
They know what they're doing. We're going to 24 at least. Waro, a little bit upset about how things are going. We're talking about individual power a lot as well. He hasn't had more than 1 kill since, I think, round 10 or something. I think he was like 7-4 after the 2 versus 5 he pulled off with Demka. But he has been really damn slow since then. That is a massive problem. When we talking about as well this map, win conditions, perhaps individuals, of course, that we'll just keep bringing up. All the kills that Passion really have gotten have been inconsequential, bar for Jagasmo's 3k of the B-Rush. And without that as well, this game might have been over.
Yeah.
And now he needs something akin to that yet again. He's holding on the site for the defense. Flash goes out. Kvem comes in. And there's the second. We are going to an overtime extravaganza.
What does this B take?
Come on.
I just want to. I want to know. I want to know.
Who's the professional leader of this map, and who knows exactly how it played out?
No, stop it with your propaganda and your teen foil hats. What were they thinking going B, not smoking double doors? That's what I want to know. Look at the assault.
That was a canon event,
but also look at the way they were attacking the B side. One player was already at double doors. The rest were still in tunnels. Miscommunication, misorganization, or, you know, coordination. And Yorko dies appropriately to send us to overtime. Now I'm starting to really be in your shoes even further. Well, overtime is here. This is a bit more interesting. This is a bit better. Let's see where we go. It's 12-12. We are the overtime merchants, and afterwards there will be an overtime analyst.
Hey,
Yorko! Hello.
Second one. I'm just thinking about it. Can't block the smoke, but he is playing a very open angle. Just about gets away. Nobody's there to trade it. And they are looking to take this one still. Right back out of their control. Great. I think that was a CT side nade on the smoke, actually. So, keep these CTs on this side of the map. That smoke as well is going to sell it to Chopa. That goes out. Here's the play on B, and I said it, Kvem. Oh, nothing here for Passion. First one. Low HP.
Look at this.
It's the target. Up to. Can't take it.
They're burning
slowly
so much
into it as well. I love the way they take that duel as well. They slowly walk into it, creeping. not giving a clean fight over to Quem, because he knows if he extends more to the right, he's going to be taken down by, I think it was Nixon up top. He had to find that duel, spray through the wall. Couldn't do so, and now here we are. 2-1-3, half the time is gone, you've got kits, and that's it.
Yeah, Demka near impossible to entry, and that's round done. Number 13, the Wolves are taking the lead on Dust for the first time since we started this map. It is in overtime with 13-12. Like, the Wolves together have almost 100 kills. Almost. Not there yet, but soon. Fortunately for the other side, a little less so, as Demka finds Nixon.
This is good. Wolves try to change things up here and take long control. So far, as we mentioned, it's mainly been Nixon waiting at the doors, Passion to push, Demka to lose his life. Now it's them committing to a play and giving up 13 here with everybody shut down. Good utility usage out of Passion UA. Copenhagen Wolves weren't really countering that in any way themselves. They just went at it, hoping things would have stuck. Instead of the landing, it's stuck on the other side. That's going to be as well AKs on pretty much everybody but Gasmo.
It's going to take us
outside the window on the right side. You'll see our next map, Ancient, far off in the distance, maybe even clouds in the way. But if you look right below us, you'll see our third and final map, Barrage. We're making a bit of an all across the world kind of trip here.
Yeah, it's going to be dusty, it's going to be hot, it's going to be sandy, and that is a sick entry for Bielani. As he gets onto a site, he's already taking control. Volley's short, they can't dislodge him, they can't defend against it. It's a site lock. Wolves have made an entry on top of a Demka fall on long, and it takes one player to give them the site.
And Molly's important. They do need a second one on it as well, but Waro, he instead drops Bielani for the moment. There goes the bomb, fake it once, we're not gonna see a flying Chikasmo. Instead, into the smoke, sharp shots from Kvem. 1-2, and Joko remains against 3. First one found, Flashman goes in, and he will be forced away from this. But the problem is, he can't save, he has to try this. Out of the smoke, the bomb, he has to nail this first shot. They gotta tap it, he has to swing. One shot, one opportunity. There's the second kill, but one more on the defuse doesn't take his shot. He'll nail these ones, but the round itself is Passion still in the end.
You know.
I'm sorry, you were a different.
I grew up
you had
on
Kool-Aid.
salt water and stale bread, brother. And rotten apples. As we go for a rotten attempt here towards A. It works up a double water with another. Quem steps up and jumps in the CT. That's the C4, but Quem, he doesn't care. I said that's not the C4. Never mind. I thought he might have the C4 as utility. Never mind. It doesn't matter. It's 15-13.
That was a very sick play out of Quem as well. It feels like he's been waiting to do that for the entirety of this, or of the last, what, 13, 14 rounds we've had, because on the CT side, he wasn't really allowed to do as much. Now on the T side, he's let loose. Jorko goes aggressive, Waro trades. Quick shots at least. Mateos. Bottom of the tunnels. This is a trick they were already doing on their CT side, and Quem reads it. He's been unleashed. Chikasmo continues. The T side for Passion UA and a 3v2 to try to seal the deal here.
Given their past performances, I'd say it'd be pretty easy for them, but you never know what Tapeware and Bielani might have in store. By the way, we haven't talked a lot about Bielani as well. Another factor that's been very consistent. A very strong player from Poland that's been around for a while. Unfortunately...
No, he's not. Oh my. Oh my, I spoke too soon. He's still around. Like a death sentence, my apologies. I may have cursed him.
You did. You definitely did. What I was trying to get at, basically, I'm happy that he's gone on to a bigger international roster than where he started with. And whilst we can say that Big Academy certainly wasn't bad, I feel like this is a good home for him. And it's a 2v2 as well. Let's see if the home stays good or not, as Bielani finds Chikasmo. Oh boy, number 14, eh?
2-on-3 this one was. Now it's a 1-on-2 on the other side, and they are going to be on the bomb, watching for it as well. Tape, we're on the op. We're not done here. We are not done. They were out of the sight on the opposing side of the map. They've just about fairly catch Demka. All 5 of Passion out from long, and now it's time to delay them. Buy time for the flank, because that's where Mateos is. Milani joins short eventually. But the site defense needs to at least hold for a couple of seconds. That's not going to be easy, especially not now, because there's Chicasmo, 1 and 2. The site defense under a lot of peril. Trouble continues to brew. And there's Mateos on the flank getting caught, and Violani, last one, he is sent down and into the afterlife. We go to OT, but it's Passion in the end to pick this one.
Yes, it is. With that being said, oh damn. Or are you locked in with me?
No.
Instead, we're locked in. Passion and Copenhagen Wolves. It's Ancient. We're locked in for the pistol. It's an A play. 2 defenders close, a 3rd in Donut, and a 4th rotating from CT. A 5th actually from Donut as well. This hold could hold as Demka finds 2. It's Bilani and Mateos that reply, but it's a 3-on-3 right now that Passion do have a bit of an upper hand in.
They've got this one so far under a decent lock for the moment, but the problem here is, on the T side, they don't manage to actually get position here. Find themselves in a very poor situation. But, trying to come back in toward the site here, they managed to get themselves the first one, courtesy of Tapeware. Second one, courtesy of also Tapeware. Out of the final third is Mateos Glock to take him down. We are still going on here, too. Into round of 4 we go, and we're going to be finding out exactly what's what.
Ooh, Quem, okay. That's going to be a wild start. We do have some presence towards B-Ramp. It's not looking too sweet right now, but the Wolves could still bounce back from all of this. Far from over. As there. Good rebuffal. Nixon with a second. Still leaves them with a 3-on-3 now. 2v3, but it's Chicasmo. He almost catches the IGL as well. That could have been the C4. And yeah, they know. They know this is going to be a B play. They should slowly rotate Demka onto B as well.
Oh, Chicasmo? No! He turned too quickly!
Oh.
No, I don't like this!
1v1.
Alive. 15 and 12 HP. It is a single nade from Demka that'll end this round. Instead, they've waited about 30 seconds each. There's the bomb. Here's the nade. And that's the round. No, it's not. Dodged it. All the damage.
Still not enough, Demka.
Nade hasn't connected, but Tapeware gets to live.
This is everything.
It is a single bullet away.
Wing of wits.
The miss. Demka won't. Not again. That nade is surprising. It deals no damage.
It's maybe that. It's maybe the nade fully missed. Whatever it is, it's going to be Passion UA. 1 round to them. We continue. It's round 5. And we are looking at Topa in Jag. The rest are playing pretty passively overall. Towards Red Room, there is a smoke up. And it seems like the Wolves are keen on taking mid again.
Yeah, the advantage makes it all too easy for Demka here. Opening. Second as well is what Waro is looking for. His
oh la la.
It's nice shot. Neat shot. And you wait. 40 seconds remain. Topa's going for the push. This is unnecessary out of the CTs here with the timing they have. Casmo as well.
Oh,
just
what?
it up. That spacing is horrendous.
Yeah, that is not going to work, Passion. Not sure what you're thinking here. Topa just opened up a potential attack towards B that could work now. Nixon might be low, and same for Bielani, but it's Yarka that could make the difference.
Oh, good shot. It's only 4 damage, but it's still a good shot. Needs to go out. Nixon wants to live. He'll get his life taken away. Waro on the AWP takes down 2, and that is number 3. It's unnecessary out of the CTs there. You've got 25 seconds remaining, and you're pushing down B.
Don't count your lucky stars just yet. but definitely be appreciative of all you've gotten. As Quem right now, pixel angle. Yeah, he's going to see if the first player smokes up a little bit too far. They push through. Hold up, Quem! They push through the smoke. He still gets 2. It's going to be Yorko to make it a replay, but it's not enough. Bielani and Demka. 3 versus 3 now set up as Jasmo just walks in.
Beat the smoke. Timing now as well boosted above it. Problem is the bomb here, and Jorko, there's a smoke blocking him away from mid at the moment, from what we can see in Dota, so he'll have to walk his way in for exactly where this third man would be. They imagine 2 in CT, probably the case, that's the answer. There's 1 now God in Temple. And a lot of this round gets freed up here for them now. They're still thinking, where are they? Now the answers are there on their screens, and it's brought back by the Wolves.
Toppa, close range, into Jag, supported by 1. But pulling back. Playing it safe. This half-buy has little merit, but Quem, well.
0 rifles. Big fan of those. Especially now as well, because it almost speeds things up for Copenhagen Wolves. This here, a slight mistake in the engagement. Demka's going about it alone, or Quem's going about it alone. Demka gets traded. And suddenly that's the rotations gone from A, and you, even with this man advantage, aren't secure in your positions on Passion side. Jorko, open donut, we might see it on the kill feed.
The timing!
Now, but he's looked away.
Surely you check this.
Surely you check this. The timing is horrendous, but guess who has a whole ass shadow to work with?
Okay.
And Jorko right into it. A hero M4 funnels them away from A onto B, catching 2 rotations by Mateos' hands.
That was a lot of survivors. That was a lot of weapons. That was a lot of money lost for the Wolves, and we can see the repercussions. It's a single Galil and an AK, a few Tech 9s, and a little bit of util they can muster for this 8th round. I mean, there's a lot on the line, but what is this push?
Hello?
What is happening? Demka with a double, but it's not enough. Mateos again bringing in the action. It's going to be a 3 versus 3. Waro smoked off. I believe he naded himself to open that smoke, and we saw him, you know, getting killed because of that before. He hears the jump towards A, so this is a clear-cut A push. Passion, rotations are in.
Waro's got a bit of timing at the moment at least, but he doesn't make this round any easier for these T's either. Jorko's the bomb plan. You can see the leg. You can find him quickly, and Topaz now looking for his second engagement. And with Mateos alone, he'll take 3 in this one. But I want to give a little shout out to Tapewear, who just ran out with the Tech 9, buys so much space for Mateos to take those trades clean.
Let's see what exactly you're made of dealing up against AKs. The Wolves are still quite dangerous. We can see Mateos at 10 kills already. Nixon's been slowly following suit. Taper had a great performance in the previous map, or at least a very decent one. Jacasmo just pushing down B ramp alone. And this is one of those rounds that we've talked about before on Dust, and we're talking again on Ancient about it. Why? Because it's solo challenges. Jacasmo and Waro both try to take fights. They both lose.
There we go! In A main, Demka. Beautiful stuff coming out for him. Kills he absolutely needed, but Topaz still down to his 1 HP, a glass house of a retake if he's got anything to even show here. Dixon alone at the moment. You see Bielani all the way still in elbow. This is a very doable situation.
It is.
Making his way to main, we take a look at Bielani as Topaz just walks in yet again through CT. He's missed his timing. An easy kill awaited him. Now it's an easy kill awaiting on him. As Nixon has the smoke, or HE, he also has an AK-47.
Yeah.
He swings with. We haven't seen him more than, I think, 1 boring save.
It is quite true. Since this is the round of 16, we are expecting it to be quite a tight match between most of the teams. There's a few exceptions here and there, but generally speaking, everybody should be on the level to a degree. Wolves, certainly we expect them to stand on their own. And right now, Mateos, this could be a double for him. His timing is impeccable here, potentially, though not really. Waro 2K quick snipes off. Yorko does not expect Demka from Donuts, and it's going to be filled anytime soon. Top bar, the IGL falls. It's Woro to fall as well. Demka alone. Hold up, how did they get Woro? From where did they get Woro? It looks like it's going to be Demka on the clutch, if he can get it. This is a big if.
This first one is going to be telling us if he even tries it or not, and Nixon full commits to it. He'll take the fight to this last man surviving, and as such, you're gonna be missing a little bit on Passion's side.
I do like it, yeah. As I said
That's
before.
why. This is a great game we had today to start off.
Yeah.
Here we go though. Push to me, and we saw a messy spray from Dopa. I don't think those bullets really hit the mark. Good flashbangs, but Woro 2K.
Wait,
he holds
what?
along, slips into safety for a moment. He'll be dealt with next. As Jorko reveals himself on side. He's got 2 HP. They can't really stop this unless Quem decides to just walk on in. Say hello. The bomb still goes down. And Bialani has to decipher the second player. Stamka through the smoke. And into the AK-47. Quem, no kit. 10 seconds. The oldest trick in the book. You zoom in with the AWP and he'll stick this one.
10
Full 10
seconds
seconds as
is
Bialani
absurd.
doesn't want to face it. He has a Molotov as well for the bomb and doesn't throw it.
I love
That's
it.
what I'm really surprised about there for Bialani, but the P250, not a fan.
I will be
Angry
quiet.
Slovenian man.
I won't fight
Noises
against
coming
you
out.
for it, because there's no point. You're not a
Yeah.
believer. I don't need
I'm
to
not a
make you a
believer.
believer.
I'm a Jorko believer nowadays, suddenly. This first few maps have already kind of convinced me of the skill this kid has, because he's pretty damn sharp here. USBs are nailed already, too. He wants 3. There's a double swing, and a kill very quickly. 2 more remain on both sides. A rotation that is still on its way from Nixon. Bialani's being hunted as a result. Woro recognizes there is opportunity for this to be punished, to split up the CTs, but that's exactly what Passion also did. They split up on this and both get handed an L.
Big whiff with the P250. Hey, yo. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you
come
just,
on,
sorry, you
look,
just
Tech Nines.
activated the sleeper agent with the enemy of
I
ENCE
know.
adding more firepower 2019.
Add more firepower. Woro 2K, well, hello there. That was a beautiful start, and the... Okay, I
shot.
was about to say Yorko misses the chance, but then he just goes in and finishes the job. But A side is clear, as we always say on Ancient. A is a free entry if you can get it. How do they keep allowing Yorko to take these shots?
Good flash as
Hello.
well, Mateos engages with said utility coming in. And with that, they've slowed down Passion enough. Even if he doesn't get the kills, his presence, and now his teammates' rotations, the time has been bought for this to be a near impossible situation for Passion.
Stalemate. Yeah.
They
That
can't
was
put the
clear.
bomb down. They've got to worry about CT if anybody's up close. Maybe somebody's still behind the site, and Donut, you know there's somebody there. Maybe even 2 in this case. Left with no utility to work with. It's the scraps and it's gifts they're hoping that the Wolves
to
give
wait.
them.
They have to wait. Chakasmo has to be patient. He's peeking quite aggressively. He gets spotted. His head is in a awkward spot, but it's a
Okay.
bait. Topa find Bialani.
Keeping it alive.
There's the refrag on from Yorko. I think it should sustain it. Topa finds another. The IGL still finding more potentially. Tape wear from Donut this time. 30 seconds to go, and Topa has to now either go aggro or fall back. And regardless of what he does, he's in a very, very precarious spot. As tape wear. You
Little
don't want to show
stalemate.
yourself. Still a stalemate
Oh.
indeed. And I think it's a done deal. He checks CT just to make sure nobody's there, but Tapeware uses that
Tapeware.
position to push, of course, because the info is there, and the Wolves get the round regardless. 9-6.
It's an important round for them now. They're going to pick
Yeah.
up double digits here. Again, reset the economy. Flash goes in, and the Tapeware mostly unaffected. They were ready with a flash of their own, but a quick trade from Chakasmo. Now make it a second for the CTs instead. Just enough vision for Bialani. Bad advantage taken of Mateo's weight, and his AK-47's been pretty sharp, but Galil comes out on top this time. Vem takes control, smoke deployed, and Jorko's going to retake the space with Bialani behind him in case things go south. They'll remove Kvem from the back lines, and now it becomes flipped on the other side yet again for the Wolves. A 3-on-1 bomb in A main. They know this much. They'll make a rotation slowly over. They don't want to be given any chances over to Demka. But it doesn't matter if he's on site. Nobody on the Wolves side as of yet is giving him that opportunity. Double swing. Not committed to the fight, though. Jorko pulls out the nade. He's plenty of damage dealt here. Nixon, it's only one bullet he needs to find. And he averted disaster there for a second, but that was a little bit of a scary moment at the Wolves when Jorko pulls back from the fight.
The methods of the cooking.
This dish has been prepared specifically for the Wolves. You want this? Almost theirs. The Wolves, they've just kind of one-upped everything over there. They've or haven't let Passion get away with much in these mid-rounds. Oftentimes even ending up in just a very advantageous position. And yet again, to be delivered here by Nixon. Jorko's on the next hunt. Wanted information to confirm, is it an A play? Is it B? What can he find? He'll get a kill for free. And yet again, mid to late round, massive advantage to work with. Slowly, one at a time, these Passion players keep leaving these rounds. This on ramp, he'll be flashed in.
Doesn't matter.
Flashed away, but he still takes one. Woro's slow approach, 15 seconds, gets fed at the first. That wasn't Nixon. He knows he's got to be somewhere near 5. The molly fails! And it's his downfall.
I just want to mention as well, Passion has a 56% win rate on the T side of Ancient. The team as a whole. So I think this is a very important lesson for Passion. In this break to come, they need to address, or at least touch up on what is happening and why is it going wrong. Decent resurgence. You know how I feel about this, though, Nexus. You know how I feel about these rounds when it's 6-12, when, you know, it's a moot point, almost, I dare say.
I like how they're kind of, this round, you can spin it in the way that they're preparing for Mirage, because they just pug it out toward the A side. Yeah. They gotta spread out a little bit. Everybody wants those kills, and now it's left on Demka to find the last two.
Oh, Shadow.
25
Shadow
seconds
gave it
left,
away.
and he needs this kill into Bialani. He needs to hope that Bialani oversteps, because if not, there's the Shadow, here's the round, here's the map. Copenhagen Wolves, their map pick, and not a single loss on this second half. A great ending to it. We'll leave it to Faraz to talk a little bit more about this one, and we'll let him have the...
3 top mid, 1 apps going under, and 1 palace, with Passion looking towards that mid engagement.
Faraz does not know what he's done to you. He doesn't know the full picture. Kvem, he knows one. That's him done. Trades and a lot of focus in mid for Passion UA. They keep taking fights and they keep winning them. This is where everybody's met each other in this round. It's Chikasmo to a third total of 3 here.
I really like the combo we're running right now, by the way. Quem in con, and we have a player in ladder as well. This allows them for a nice little crossfire, at least to check those close corners. And good counter Molotov. Forces Wora out of position. Excuse me, not for Quem out of position. Wora right now in a great spot for a kill steal. As long as the smoke is up, he's gonna stay alive. Quem trades 1 for 1. The trades off now for Wora have to happen twice over. As he still dies, he does just get the 1, but it's not enough. Top on site, playing the anchor, the 1 to hold, the 1 to keep this 1 for Passion.
Good nade. I lied. Hey. Bounces back. Bialani still, he'll find it his first, but Demka's in Palace. And they're not ready for him.
It might be too easy, but it's nearly insane to have that be a thing. You know, that to be normal.
True. Still, easy enough.
Good damage as well.
A real hater would always know. Here, Demka, he's a hater of tape where he sends him home from mid.
What an off-angle.
He's got a fantastic position here. He's waiting for something. Out of the smoke, into the smoke, and to the AK blender. Quem jumps, gets himself taken down. Yorko, he'll find 1.
Oh,
it's going to be A-side vacated to a degree. Out in mid, you'll have Demka still active. Gasmo down, and Joko remains the other side. Bialani to support. Play toward the A-side with Topa. Being a potential victim. You see the AWP just about, and a big miss coming out for Jorko. With Mielani. 1v2 unknown, but now he is known to the rest of the world and the CTs in the 1 versus 2 with 40 seconds remaining. The problem is, as previously, 1 versus 2, Mielani, he's on site, and Demka yet again in Palace. Made the lurk entirely around, and Mielani's thinking about Ram. He's not ready for this. Twice
there you go.
Caught from Palace. Demka, that's his home.
That was very easy. And Passion, calm, collected, and secure. Number 5 is theirs. They force another half buy out of the Wolves. We see a few pistols. We see a single rifle. The hero bought it again, Bielani. Let's see what they make out of it. As opening up Passion UA on mid. Again, they play this control, and oh la la, Matteo. Deagle
nice.
One. Easy. Looked absolutely perfect. I mean, is there a follow-up? Surely there is a follow-up to this.
They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it.
There has to be.
AK trained. Connector is a play. Flashbang is proceed. But Demka, he's looking to find anybody. Can't connect on more than one as this round. You said it, there needs to be more to it for Copenhagen Wolves. The second, they were cooking. Nixon takes 3 for this one. He's set up his teammates in the best situation possible. There's going to be a slow take for the second.
Oh,
Topa
problem.
Give it 1
Oh!
ones, and that's what you don't want to give him.
No
You got to win CT. Use the manpower. Instead,
Yeah.
he was hoping. 113 ADR. You're an offer and you're putting up over 100 ADR, or even 80. That's insane.
Granted, he played a lot of the rifles and pistols. Keep that in mind. We did not see a mass amount of ops. But yes, nonetheless, being an opper and posting that ADR is quite
hold
absurd.
on.
Bielani.
Oh, never mind. I didn't see this one. Neither did Bielani. He's waiting for his own demise. Goodbye. Just get surprised.
Oh.
Demka doubles down. That's good for him. Jorko finally active. Time to get into the game here. What else can you do? Up on the stairs. Aggressive. Hunting. And he wants more. He's not done. He wants to feast. He'll be given one. Trying to stop the bomb plant to Topaz down. His first death at a war in the 1v2. First round for Copenhagen Wolves. This is what the stakes are.
And we said we want to see more out of Water. A player that's been quiet throughout the last 2 maps. Unfortunately, here he steps to his death as the rest of Passion follow. 5-1. It is, excuse me, 6-1. It is,
Mateo's been real damn good as well in those early mid rounds. We gotta give him credit, and that's what Ancient really was about. Is finding the openings in those mid rounds to make Passion UA just not want to play the game at a disadvantage the entire time. That's why it was so easy in the end, that second half.
What?
And team effort, of course, but plenty done back then. Here, you got a couple of kills back and forth. This is a interesting situation. Boro, he's got himself water through a smoke, or at least the edge of it. Out of Con, you got a couple of T-side players looking to make something happen. I was going to say, but Mateos, he just walked away. Let that to Nixon and a tape war instead to worry about. You remain out of the CT. Small to be put down. The spray's not going to connect. And looking for their second here, Copenhagen Wolves have a chance to cement themselves as a force within this map. Nade goes out. Just a second of a difference. Warrior could have been dead. Instead, 13 HP remains. A 2-1-2 to work with. Tails and Nixon on the other side. They've got a great setup on this.
He doesn't check stairs. He doesn't check stairs.
That's one. Flash. Not completely, but good enough. Nixon will take both in the end. His quad kill this time. Last round, Jorko, now him.
I worry what that means for that second half. Passion, when they'll be on the T side, surely a little bit favored, yes, but nonetheless, this is tough. And the Wolves are looking grizzled veterans by this point. As we go to A, and it's a full execution. 3 players are going to be running Palace. This is tough for Passion, though. This hold is near impossible. What? Chikasmo, back turn the other way. Yeah, you died. That's it. He turned against the flash. There was none. And that is effectively round done, or should be soon enough, unless Woro can say something about it.
Looking to make the difference, but now he's got his team at work with them, just clearing out mid. Nobody's going to make their way through this part of the map out of the side of the Wolves, but instead they're going to take this space. No matter how you put this, Demka's a dead map. Even one is decent enough, it'll let his teammates have information as to the last few. But the bomb plant as it is, the job is difficult. Not an easy one by any means, and here comes the rest of the retake. Smoked down, Molly as well, it's not perfect. Jorko's looking for the shots now. They're going to try to get that defuse done and dusted into this one. And Jorko, what is shot in the smoke? He's connected on it. And on the defuse, a Glock to stop it. Knife pulled out and right in the back. A clutch coming out and Jorko active in the game officially. So yet again, he'll secure another round for his team.
I'm sure Faraz can remember a few as well.
Perfect places, but nonetheless, yeah, Jorko is the young blood for the scene, and he's been doing pretty damn well. Shout out to, again, Bouncing these scouts initially, and then Copenhagen Wolves now for picking him up, because today's been a blast to watch. Here's what to be psyched, though. You got the pistols, and you've got Quem waiting, trying to find the shot, Woro assisting, a nade to blow up this defense now. Separated to a degree. JCasmo,
flank.
He's going away while Mateos is waiting. There's no trade immediately here for this. Waiting. There's the death arriving. Do remain on both sides. Casmo.
Spot.
He wants to be part of the conversation again. Kept it alive. Wait for his teammate. Could be the right call, but just goes for it. The great Jack Jorko for 2025, wait, and it's Jorko on top.
Wrong sense of security. Yeah, exactly. Wrong sense of security. Jorko. Poor man.
Didn't need to wait for his teammate. Did not need to wait for it.
And even on Ancient, he gave his heart out. It still wasn't enough, obviously, but he was trying. You could see he was trying everything he could. And Passion, well, perhaps they could try a little bit more. 8-4 could go a long way for them. Good nades.
Here's the util that's gonna absolutely destroy Bialani and Tapeware. And the defense, it is solid. Rock solid out of Passion. They're looking for 8. They're gonna get it. One last remnant of the Copenhagen Wolves. Sadly, not a lot of hope in this round for Jorko, no matter how good he's been. Oh. Got those spots to shoulder of Woro. Those Topaz close. My god, he's given an opportunity for the headshots. Walks into the nade. 3 more to go. This is not going to happen. Surely not.
Give him a hand, he'll take your arm. Give him an arm, he'll take you whole. So right now, you don't want to mess with this guy.
There you go. Just waiting, walking forward, and JCasmo, he gets revenge.
They've got the lead, but for how long? We've seen this story before. I don't want to watch it again, hopefully. The Wolves, though, perhaps that's exactly what they're planning to do. Oh. Oh! Ouch. Oh, Jorko. Hello.
We are getting the game out of him. He was 1-6, he was at one point. He's turned his own career around in this series, and with that, Copenhagen Wolves' own trajectory, because they gotta take the pistol as well.
Mateos and Jorko both take some damage, and as I said, Indelpa standing there top of the IGL. 13 kills, by the way. He is almost at the top. Only surpassed by 2 other players, and oh, what on this angle? He falls down just in the most inopportune of moments. Jorko finds Quem. There's a nade that kills him. That's unfortunate. As Topa replies, and it seems like it's finally Passion gaining a little bit of constraint over these losses. As no, what Bialani? That is absurd. An M4 wallbang back to back through the freaking roof of Palace. Oh. What is this round going to? Where is this coming from? Wolves, what in the world?
Well, it's one where they are ending up in a winning position all the way until the end. You've got a Topa 1v2. He needs 4 kills out of this round. He's got 1 already down to 31. Violani has been softened up here. You're going to play this as a 2-man unit out of Copenhagen Wolves. They both swing into this one. That's the first, and he's dead. Violani doesn't want to entertain the clutch here. He'll let the bomb go down, but as soon as he arrives in the case, this is a done deal and a round set in stone. 7-8.
Good pop flash. Forces a re-engagement for the CT player. Now back onto bench. Topa hoping to get lucky. Unfortunately, Quem dies, and that becomes a big issue. There's nobody to retrieve the C4. Round is going to be done just on top of that.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh, Jorko. Don't you miss like that.
Yolani, position's great. Now exposed. It will go out, but it still lets them walk out if they want to. We've got Waro, by the way. The most important duel of this round. 20 seconds. The bomb gets dropped, and it's a done deal. But Violani's turning. He's still thinking about it. We'll get the kill.
Waro
the bomb
dies.
burns. At 20 seconds, 15. And counting down. This is Topa hunting for these kills. He might get this first. Even this one. It's one where Matteo stands his ground. Round was going to be lost with the bomb dropped. The Molotov is what seals it.
And after that, everything went to hell. Passion UA, that was a bit of a disheveled attack. I feel like you need to have more security for the C4, especially when your round depends on bringing it to the side as Jacasmo finds Jorko. It's a B push. Jacasmo continues, and he's going to put a new one here for the Wolves, though nobody checks tapeware. He's found his way in, weaseled his way through, and could go for another. He is going to go for another. That's massive. They both pushed through the molly.
Demkas only has to survive here. Gets out in some way, but it's not going to be that easy. With Tapeware, though, giving up this kill. You're thinking about it again. But a double delivered by the AK for one Demka on to 17 kills, and the B-side secured by him. They're making the rotation from Waro. They've got every angle covered at the moment. As soon as Kitchen gets cleared, they've got one place to worry about. Waro can even throw a Molotov toward the apartments. Everything's going to be A-okay. You plant the bomb. You've got a good position to hold. Violani. Is it going to be so slow on this rotation that they might, again, forego this position, now that they left Kitchen especially? They're playing with a deficit of information, but is Waro with a straight-up duel he's willing to take. And execution for the AK.
We are entering the final moments, let's say, of this best of 3.
Jorko out of the up, one to be active. The spray will go just beside him, but the shot, it'll ring, and a miss coming out. Burned as well, cannot escape, but 1 HP.
Oh, is he still alive? I don't know, but
he gets away. There's Jacasmo. 2 players still towards stairs and connector. They will stop him. And 3 remain on both sides now. Fighting back. Connector held a site. Suddenly can't transfer as well. There's Palace, sticking on stairs. Violani needs to fight. Live it for a moment or 2 longer. There's the off the swing for Waro. And Tapeware, more than doable. Look at that HP remaining on Passion.
oh, okay. He walks in. Easy kill on Demka. Now Waro with 4K. We talked a lot about him. We've seen his clutches once today, maybe twice in totality. It's time to bring the A game. Right? He's got the op, he's got the chance. 1 shot, it's all it takes. And surely he already expects Kitchen to be the approach, perhaps? No, never mind. He's just going to hide. This is a wild
barrel either. Tech 9 gets pulled out. Waits.
I mean, this...
We'll have to check. You do need to check this.
Guaranteed.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Going right past him. Tapeware will be the one to make noise. And here, don't miss, don't pull a Hades, and you've put this one in the bag.
I like how you mentioned it, yeah. Don't do that. That's a lot of utility being thrown.
Opening the duels, taking a fight. Mid is where this one goes down. A bloodbath this one awaits both teams. Left on 2 on either side. And there's another trade. Tapeware again in a clutch. This time it's Demka, and it's the same play with the bomb-headed B. This time, cannot mess it up. Game, tournament life on the line. Some utility remains on Demka as well. He can plant a bomb Molotov to buy himself space to work with, but he's for now clearing the site. He's got all the time in the world to make this happen. While Tapeware, we look at him, he doesn't have a kit, and a complete opposite side of the map, all the way into eSport. He has to run for this one. Takes the gamble, it's got to be the B side. Indeed, he'll be right. Demka might start hearing some noise soon. Tapeware, he's just going for it silent. 20 seconds what remains of the bomb. He does not have kit, keep it in mind. He needs to get the kill quickly. Demka's in the open. You're not going to expect this as a post-plant situation. And that's the kill you need. That's Passion 13-8 out of the final map of this series.
Quick and easy. That's what it was. And we pass it on to, of course, our co-caster, or rather, our analyst for the day, Wild Deity. Faraz, take it away. Break it down.